Girl, I see your face everywhere. When I'm going out, you'll be there. 'Cause everything reminds me of you. I can't take no more.
Hey guys, welcome back. So today I want to share with you guys my nighttime hair routine when my hair is in a silk press. So this is at the end of the night. This is what my hair looks like. It's fluffy, frizzy, and isn't looking as nice. So what I do to maintain my hair is very simple. So first I split my hair down the middle, just with my hands. So just like that. And I go ahead and I take my detangler brush and I just go ahead and brush out my hair. So I pretty much work from the ends and I kind of work my way up. And this brush is really gentle, so it doesn't really tug on my hair at all. So this is just to make sure that my hair has no knots and tangles, also that it lays nice and smooth when I put my scarf on, and also for the curls to come out really, really nice, which you guys will see. So I kind of just go through just a few strokes and I kind of just take my hand and remove any shedded hairs that come out, which I usually get like maybe 4. And then I grab the base of my hair, I guess, and I just twist it. I'm twisting away from my face because when I take out my scrunchie, I want my curls to face that direction. So I'm just twisting it nice and tight. And then now I'm gonna begin making like a bantu knot. So I'm just going around, and as I go around, I'm still twisting. It's kind of hard to show, but you're making a bantu knot. I feel like most people know how to do a bantu knot. And we're just twisting and turning, and then I'm gonna secure it with a satin scrunchie. And I'm just gonna wrap that around twice. Okay, so now we have our little bun. So depending on how you want your hair to curl, you can put them a lot higher, you can put it down low. I usually put them low because I like the bump or that curl to start by my ear versus up high. But if you want some volume at the top of your head, then definitely put your bun higher. So now we're gonna do the other side. Again, starting at the ends and working my way up. Making sure to get the roots so that way everything lays nice and flat.
Girl, I see your face everywhere. When I'm going out, you'll be there.
So if my hair was feeling maybe like it needed a little bit of oil, I would go in with the Olaplex bonding oil, but I don't need to. I did that. I added a little bit of oil, I think yesterday or 2 days ago. So I definitely don't need to add any more because over time your hair is going to start to get really greasy with all the oils that you're using. And also naturally, our hair produces sebum. And when your hair is straight, that sebum runs down the length of your hair. When our hair is in its natural state, for example, if you have tight, coily hair or kinks, it doesn't make it all the way down, which is why a lot of us use oil in our hair. So anyways, food for thought. So making our bantu knot again, rolling as we wrap our hair, wrapping it around, making sure the ends are tucked in. Then we're going in with our scrunchie, silk or satin scrunchie, and tying that around twice. So you're just making a little bantu knot and then securing it with satin or silk scrunchies. So now I have my 2 little buns, and they're never perfect. They never look the same every night. Sometimes I do them a little bit higher, sometimes I do them at the very back of my head, sometimes I put them at the front. I mean, I'm never really going for a certain look. I kind of just do my hair. And however it falls when I take them out, however my hair falls when I take out my buns, I'm good with. I'm not very picky. So you guys can see my hair is nice and smooth thanks to my brush. So when I wake up in the morning, this will still be nice and smooth and flat, and there will be no kinks. The good thing about satin and silk is that it doesn't leave a permanent kink. Eventually, as the day goes on, your curls will fall and your hair becomes more fluffy, and that soft kink that it had is pretty much gone. So next we are going to put on a scarf. This one is satin from wakeupcurly.com, and I just tie it into a triangle. So just like that, it's in a triangle. I'm gonna put the base of the triangle at my forehead and flip it over. So just like that. I do have to take off my makeup, so I will push it off of my forehead in a second. But for now, we're making sure that our buns are tucked away, just like that. Make sure they're tucked. And then grabbing those two ends, go ahead, it's sliding back. And this is why I'm gonna use one more thing to protect my hair, because it does slide. When your hair is smooth, like anything you put on is gonna slide. So let's just do this one more time. And plus, I gotta take off my makeup, so I have to push it back. And then on top of that, I got a shower. So I usually take it all off and redo it when I get out the shower, because it does slide around when I'm in the shower. Okay, so whatever. This is what it looks like. And I kind of just tuck the end in the back if I can. Okay, so that's what that looks like. And then finally we put on a satin bonnet just in case this were to slide off at night, which sometimes it happens. But then I go in with a bonnet and put that on top, and this doesn't come off at all. But sometimes the scarf does slide back, which is fine. But I have this just in case my hair doesn't get fuzzy, frizzy, doesn't lose moisture. Everything that I used here you will find on wakeupcurly.com. Brush, bonnet, scarf. That is pretty much what I do. So I will be back and show you guys what my hair looks like when I take it down in the morning. You will see that my hair stays intact. It still looks really good. And yeah, that is what I do every single night. And like I said, when I feel like my hair needs a little bit of oil, I will use about 2 drops on each side of my head. Really focusing on the ends, because that's the area that really like brushes up against your clothes. Really focusing on the nape, because again, that's where it's like brushing on your clothes. Yeah, so I will see you guys in the morning. All right, you guys, so it is the next day. So I have on a satin bonnet and my scarf. The reason why I have the satin bonnet on is just in case the scarf slides off at night. At least, you know, my hair would still be protected and it won't get all frizzy and, you know, lose moisture. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take off my bonnet. And I usually try to wear one that's small. So I'm wearing one of the children's sizes from my online store. And this stays on nice and tight without giving me a headache. And also, it just keeps my hair intact, if you get what I mean. The nice little buns that are at the back stay close to my head. They don't get all messed up. So taking off my scarf next to reveal my hair. So this is what my hair is looking like. So you can see my buns aren't perfect. I mean, you're sleeping, they're gonna move around, but they're still in, you know, they're still in their buns, so they're still in their shape. So then next I just go ahead and remove the scrunchies. And I kind of just take my time doing this. And depending if I'm going out or whatever I'm doing for the day, I pretty much would keep these scrunchies in until I get into like the car or to my destination. Because for example, if I take my hair down in the daytime, of course, the curls are gonna start to drop. My hair is gonna start to get big and frizzy. So I just spin them out and then I go in with my brush. So I do usually kind of separate it with my hand. And I do this in the car. Like let's say I'm going out to lunch or dinner, I would separate my hair in the car. And it only takes like a minute to do. So for the front, I would just do a few brushes. And then why I like using this brush is that it doesn't cause any frizz. And it kind of, I don't know what it does, but it kind of adds body to my hair. It's really weird. But when I use a comb or a different brush, it causes a lot of frizz and it separates my hair strands. Okay, so that's pretty much what I would do. And if I want, I would go in a little bit further and separate with my hands. Because as you start walking, your hair is going to separate even more. This is why I don't mess with my hair until I get to my destination. But if I'm just gonna be home for the day, I will just let it do its thing. I would take it off, take it down nice and early, and let the curls just get bigger and frizzy as the day goes on. So you can see how nice and soft that wave is. And of course, there's gonna be a line in the back because my hair was parted down the middle. So let me just turn around. I don't know if you guys can see, there's a space right there. So what I do is I just take my hand and I literally just go like this. Just like that, and it pretty much separates. I mean, blends. And I usually have half in the front, half in the back, and yeah, as the day goes by, all of this is gonna start to blend really nicely. I try not to mess with it too much because the more you mess with it, the bigger it's gonna get, the fluffier it's gonna get, because this is like 2-week-old hair now. It's been like 2 weeks since I flattened it, so it's not gonna be as pretty. And it's starting to get greasy, so I'm gonna have to use some dry shampoo soon. So again, you don't wanna mess with it too much because you want it to last all day. So yeah, very, very easy. So that is how I maintain my curls or my waves. I just use satin or silk scrunchies. Everything that I've used in this video will be down below for you guys, so very easy. Depending on the look that you're going for, you can definitely use more scrunchies, or you can just use one scrunchie, but you're gonna have more of a softer curl. The more scrunchies you use, of course, the more curls you're gonna have, the tighter the curls are gonna be. I don't know if I can manage having all those little buns all over my head to sleep. 2 is good for me. Of course, if you want to, you can go ahead and do your edges. As most of you guys know, I don't mess with my edges, but you definitely can. You definitely can. I don't know what gel I would even recommend to you guys because I don't touch it. I don't. I would go in with like a little brush or like a little old toothbrush and kind of like just sweep it. But to be honest, I don't mess with my hair. When it's straight, I don't want no moisture, no product going on it besides this oil by Olaplex. The only thing I put on my hair when I am, the only two things that I use on my hair when it's straight is this bonding oil by Olaplex and a dry shampoo, which I don't have on me, but a dry shampoo. Those are the only 2 things. No water is touching this hair. I definitely will do a video on how I protect my hair when I'm going into the shower or when I'm going outside and it's raining. Like, I go all out. No water is touching this hair. This hair needs to last me at least a month. At least a month. So yeah, hope you guys found this video helpful. If you guys have any questions, leave all of that down below, and I will see you guys in the next one.